Peace, peace, y'all. Welcome to today's mathematics with your girl Sunshine Monet L. Today is 12/18/8. Today is having knowledge of the Sebek, the ketters of the Sebek. We love it here. We are in our space of knowledge and intellect. This is Aries 1. Yeah, because Aries rules over the first house, right? This is the gut that controls the mind, and everything starts with a thought, taking initiative, leadership. We are closing it in on the second decan of the month. We got like 1.5 days away till we enter the third decan of understanding in the month of understanding. Oh my God, it's about to get thick. Okay, but in this space and time, we have knowledge on our power. Today's a great day for business because, you got an 8 in there. So if you guys are working on your business, working on your knowledge of your business, assisting someone else with their business, having business exchanges, stuff like that, empowering, because 8 is empowering. 8 is the Sebek number of celestial technicians, labeling and organizing things, learning about something, coming into a realization of something you want to implement in your daily routine, health and wellness, something you want to teach, something you want to learn about, things like that. That is all heavy on today. Taking initiative on it today, making a move on it today, getting the downloads that you need on it today, all that today, right? Because that 1 and 8 is going to come together and make 9. Today is the day of giving birth. So whatever it is that you work on today, whatever it is that you're focused on, your mindset is on, and things like that, that is what you're going to give birth to in this space. And it's kind of like pre-gaming you for the third decan, a decan of creation. So like these next couple days, 9 is going to be heavy, Today being a day of 9, tomorrow being the 19th, you know what I'm saying? All of that, is aligning you to the space of, okay, we're closing it up on the balance, harmony, and justice. Now, what do you want to create of it? Ashe? Okay. So today's a great day for my 9s. People that are born on the 9th of the month, the 18th of the month, of course, and the 27th. This is a great day for you guys. So enjoy this day. If you don't know somebody born on this day, I say you better go get to know somebody born on this day, because it'll definitely help you in the realms of manifestation, especially on this day of Wednesday. It's the day of Alequa, y'all. Happy day of Eshu to the homies in the back. I love being a Virgo. I have a lot of placements in Virgo. It's something to brag about. But when you are an experienced stellum, it ain't that fun because everything is connected. So it's not really like, oh, that was bad, but all of this was good. No, because all my planets are getting together. So it's like about 4 or 5 things that go wrong in 4 or 5 different facets of my life at the same time. Or whenever something happens, it affects like 4 or 5 facets of my life at the same time because they're all connected. But yeah, we won't get caught up on that. We love it here. Okay. So on this day of 9, we're going to add that to the month. This is the month of knowledge and wisdom that brings us up to understanding. This is the, the ketters, the intellect, taking initiative, taking action, getting the downloads, whether you're going to the Sagittarius realm of getting the wisdom from the oracle and the sages, you know what I'm saying? Or you're going the Capricorn route and doing the shadow work and the root work of the things and getting the responses that way as well. But yeah, we're definitely taking initiative and action, and getting the downloads. And then we're going to put that to our space of wisdom and discernment, because when we exercise the intellect, that's where it puts us at. And so that 1 and 2 come together, make 3, understanding what you're standing under, what you're creating, what you're expressing, what's coming into life for you, now that you have this knowledge and wisdom together, right? And it's really cool here. This is the month of expression. This could be a very emotional month for people, and it has, people go into that realm of depression and things like that. A lot of challenges coming to people in the nature of things, because I don't know the history of the calendar. Like, I wasn't in the room listening to the mindsets of the people when they were switching up, the calendar or whatever. But even though it's still in alignment with nature, because this is the time of nature that's very challenging for the plants, the flora and the fauna that reside outside, because now they're battling the elements. Now they have to stand in strength. Now they're dealing with a lot of challenges of, there's not as much sun, the temperature is different, and, a lot of animals, go to sleep, and a lot of those animals contribute to the cycle of things, but now they're sleeping or they've migrated or whatever, what have you. So, that's where, a lot of the challenges come in, especially agriculturally speaking. Historically in agriculture, it was like, oh, this is the time where, the ground is cold. There's not much, we've harvested already during harvest season. So, now we're dealing with the frozen soil and nothing's growing. And say you didn't do a good job during the spring, summer, and harvest season. Now in the wintertime, y'all hungry. Y'all trying to figure it the fuck out. Like all the animals done, migrated or they hibernated. So you gotta go poke a sleeping bear. Hopefully we can have some bear for the next 2 months. We don't know. Excuse me. What is that? It's gray hair is acting up. Anyway. So those are all things to, put in consideration when we're dealing with the month of Bina. So we're going to take that 9 of Yesod, the foundation of things. We're going to put it into that energy of expression and creation. And then we're going to come up with back to the 1 and 2s, right? Or back to the knowledge and wisdom and understanding, because now we've taken what we've created and we're, now we have the challenges that are coming with what we created. And that's bringing us to a new realm of intellect and knowledge and more standing under with this newfound creation. And then we're going to take that 3 now that we are now standing under, and we're going to put that into the year of 8. This is the year of Sebek. This is the year of high highs make low lows, and the goal is to be the homeostasis in the middle. This is the year of nickel. This is the year of the wood dragon. We're being grounded in your earthly senses, where you're going to get that good luck and fortune and abundance. Ashe. This is a space of Sebek, of the celestial technicians, labeling and classifying things in their order, and it's been brought to us by wisdom in our cipher and wisdom in our foundation of things, with that 2024, 2 being the chokma of Jupiter, giving us that abundance, expansion, and optimism. 2 is also associated with Mayat, 2 being the number of the scales, 4 being associated with Chesed, which deals with Mayat directly. That is the sphere or the Sephiro of Mayat, 4. And that is the internal law. 4 also deals with nurturing, home and family, feminine energy. Now we're dealing with Cancer moon type vibes. So the moon has been very heavy this year for us as well, paying attention to the cycles of the moon and how they've been giving us our high highs and low lows. And have you been staying, copacetic in the middle? Have you been balanced throughout all these emotional turmoils? What have you been conceiving this year? Because we are going to give birth to it in the year of 9. And that's very exciting. And so we're going to take that 3. Put it into the 8. And that brings us 11. Today's the day of mastery. Are you mastering the, the second decan of the month? Are you mastering, what you're standing under? Are you mastering your intellect? Are you mastering your business on this day of 9? This is a great day for my master numbers. I'm a life path 11. Oh, you know what? The way I started my day, that makes so much sense. It's my day. And it's Wednesday. It's my day. Okay, so that's where we're at. We're in the day of mastery, doing yourself so well that you become an inspiration and an aspiration to others. So do you, and start with working on that business. And it's not just like, I'm not just talking about economic business. You could be like just any way you're like upholding your household, things you got to do for your children, things you got to organize for your parents or your grandparents, your siblings, any order of business. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be, I'm an entrepreneur. Or I'm not an entrepreneur. Let me hurry up and get a business. No, some of you guys are students. Some of you guys are community leaders. Some of you guys have like this project that y'all been working on that you guys need to finish. Some of you guys are just creators and artists. Some of you guys are some really awesome employees in very important positions. And it's just time to get some of that stuff in order. Okay. Today's a great day to do it. You have a mental clarity, mental space to get it done. Be confident and courageous and master, because it is going to affect someone around you. 11 also goes into 2, paying attention to interpersonal relationships, bonds, and contracts. Heart chakra is heavy here. Also, my yacht energy on the 2 as well. So let's talk about what's astronomically happening. We start the day off with a 92% wanting gibbous moon, and that moon of cleansing physical things out of our space. Moon rising at 12:08 p.m. and setting at 10:15 a.m. We started off at a 2-degree Leo energy. So 2 degrees, that my yacht vibe on our Leo, our Tippereth, our inner child, confidence, and creative self. On our constellations as well as draconics, or our happenings and our spiritual energy exchanges, are all on Cancer. Still in home and family, still in nurturing, tapping into our divine feminine energy, being in alignment with Luna. All of this is happening in the 11th house, which is the house of Aquarius. This is society, socializing, root chakra energy is heavy here because this is the internal side of the root chakra. So it's like the entitlements that you give titles in your space. Okay. So all of that is happening there. We are in the Pushya Nakshatra, which is the 8th lunar mansion. It's all about being positive even in dark times. The deity is Brihaspati, who shows your knowledge and skill, even in dark times, giving the energy of nurturing care, spiritual devotion, disciplined growth, guiding natives towards prosperity and fulfillment. And then Saturn is the planet that rules over this mansion. And this brings immense wealth, prosperity, and success, rules lungs, stomach, ribs, lips, mouth, and ears. So it's a good time to pay attention to those parts of the soul. Sunrise was this morning at 7:16 a.m. and setting at 4:36 p.m. Tropically speaking, our thought process on our experience was at a 2-6 balance on our routine, health, wellness, and also bringing us to the 8, the business of Sagittarius, abundance and prosperity happening when you do that here. And we're doing that in the 5th and the 3rd house. So, connect with your community if you need a little bit of assistance. Now, in our happenings, we start off at a 1 degree Sagittarius, because remember, the sun just entered Sagittarius constellation yesterday. So right now we have the sun sitting in Sagittarius on the tropical, Vedic, and draconic chart right now at the same time, bringing that abundance, that optimism, that luck, that fortune, wisdom from the oracle and sages. So it's a great time to get readings, spiritual knowledge, guidance, meditation, grounding yourself, whatever it is that you do. It's a great time to do it for the next couple days before the sun enters Capricorn zodiac. We started at a 1 degree, 3rd house. The east side of the moon, which is Mercurium, is tipped into view. That happened this morning at 1 a.m. The moon and Mars were in conjunction at 4:23 a.m. The moon was 0.5 degrees north, minimal angle at 4:47 a.m. The moon is 0.5 degrees north northeast, visible in the Cancer constellation. So we have Mars, the motivator, the trigger, the anger. But it's not always anger. Sometimes it's just being methodical and inspired to get something done. Mars deals with Hera Kahuti energy. This is the solar plexus chakra. This is the celestial enforcer. And sometimes you have to enforce things to yourself. It isn't always like war. But sometimes you have to enforce things on yourself. Some of y'all militants need to confide in a psychic, because some of y'all, that's a good time aligning the moon and Mars. Some divine feminine energies are getting in alignment with divine masculine protectors. So, kudos to y'all that found y'all other half today. The moon and Persephone were also in conjunction. Persephone is the star in the Cancer constellation. That happened this morning at 7:46 a.m. The moon was being 2.3 degrees north, minimal angle at 9:18 a.m. The moon being 2.1 degrees north northeast, observed at 6:08 a.m. with a 2.8 degree north northwest separation. And the AM visibility of Scorpius begins. No, it is not visible at night, but you can start your day off with some empowerment or some crazy ass transformations. It's up to you in however way you wish to absorb that Scorpius information. But that's what I got for you today. This is a great day of business. This is a great day of empowering yourself. Secrets and truths coming out. It's heavy here. Make sure you stay the homeostasis in the middle. You might be tempted to be super duper happy or be super duper sad. Homeostatic peace. Okay. Remember, we are in the tropical, Vedic, draconic Sagittarius. This is the energy of harvest and granary. The owl in Native American horoscope, which is the energy of intelligence and extreme emotions. So we have that divine combination of the two. If you would like a personal reading, don't forget that I'm here. Reach out to the goddess. I love to assist. I'm really good at what I do. I'm very, very good at what I do. And that's what I got for you today. Peace, y'all.